Imagine this. You're with the woman you love. The moment is perfect. The atmosphere is just right. Your heart is racing with anticipation. And then, within seconds, it's over. Not because you wanted it to be, but because your body just gave up on you. If you've ever experienced that sinking feeling, that moment of complete embarrassment, that look in her eyes that you'll never forget, then what I'm about to share with you in the next 50 minutes could literally transform your life. Here's something they don't tell you. Over 52% of men between the ages of 40 and 70 experience some form of sexual weakness. But here's the shocking part. It's not just older men anymore. Men in their 20s and 30s are now reporting the same issues at alarming rates. I'm going to be brutally honest with you today. No sugarcoating. No medical jargon that you can't understand. Just real talk about a real problem that's destroying relationships, crushing confidence, and making grown men feel like failures. But more importantly, I'm going to show you a solution that has helped thousands of men reclaim their power, their confidence, and their ability to satisfy their partners like never before. So here's my promise to you. If you stick with me for the next 50 minutes, you're going to learn the real reason why your body is failing you at the worst possible moment, the hidden causes that doctors rarely talk about, why everything you've tried so far hasn't worked, and most importantly, a proven solution that's helping men all across America experience the kind of performance they thought was gone forever. Don't skip ahead. Don't leave this video. Because what you're about to discover could be the difference between living with shame and regret, or finally becoming the man you know you're capable of being. Let's start with the basics, because understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. Male sexual weakness, medically known as erectile dysfunction or ED, isn't just one simple problem. It's actually a complex condition that affects men in different ways. Here's what it really means. Type 1, the complete inability. Some men can't achieve firmness at all. No matter how attracted they are, no matter how much they want to perform, their body simply doesn't respond. It's like the connection between the brain and the body has been completely severed. Type 2, the brief visitor. This is what most men experience, and it's perhaps the most frustrating. You can get firm, but only for a few seconds or maybe a minute. Just when things are getting started, everything goes soft. It's like your body is teasing you with what you could have, then snatching it away at the worst possible moment. Type 3, the inconsistent performer. Sometimes you're fine. Sometimes you're not. You never know which version of yourself is going to show up. This unpredictability creates massive anxiety because you're constantly worried, will I be able to perform tonight, or will I embarrass myself again? Type 4, the weak response. You can get somewhat firm, but it's never quite hard enough. It's like trying to hammer a nail with a rubber mallet. Technically, you're trying, but the results are disappointing for both you and your partner. Now, here's what makes this even more complicated. Sexual weakness isn't just about the physical act. It's deeply connected to three critical systems in your body. First, your nervous system. Your brain sends signals down through your spinal cord and nerves to create an erection. If these nerves are damaged, weak, or not functioning properly, the signal never reaches its destination. It's like trying to make a phone call with a broken wire. The message just doesn't get through. Second, your circulatory system. An erection is essentially a hydraulic event. Blood needs to flow into the penis and then be trapped there to create firmness. If your blood vessels are clogged, damaged, or unable to hold blood properly, you won't achieve or maintain firmness. Think of it like trying to fill a tire with holes in it. No matter how much air you pump in, it's going to deflate. Third, your hormonal system. Testosterone is the master hormone for male sexual function. When your testosterone levels are low, your entire sexual system starts shutting down. It's like trying to run a car with an empty gas tank. Nothing's going to happen no matter how hard you press the accelerator. But here's what most men don't realize. This isn't just about sex. Sexual weakness is often your body's way of screaming at you that something deeper is wrong. It could be signaling cardiovascular problems. It could be warning you about diabetes. It could be alerting you to hormonal imbalances. It could be showing you that chronic stress is literally destroying your body from the inside out. The penis is like the check engine light for your overall health. When it's not working properly, it's time to pay attention. And here's the tragic part. Most men ignore this warning sign. They feel embarrassed. They feel ashamed. They think it's just a normal part of getting older. So they suffer in silence, watching their relationships deteriorate, their confidence evaporate, and their quality of life plummet. But it doesn't have to be this way. Now let's talk about the why. Because if you don't understand what's causing your problem, you'll never fix it permanently. Cause number 1, poor blood circulation. This is the number 1 cause of sexual weakness in men. Your penis needs a massive increase in blood flow to become erect. We're talking about a 300 to 500% increase in blood flow within seconds. But here's what happens to most men. Years of poor diet, lack of exercise, smoking, and stress cause your blood vessels to become stiff, narrow, and clogged with plaque. It's like trying to push water through a crushed garden hose. The pressure just isn't there. The medical term for this is endothelial dysfunction. Your endothelium is the inner lining of your blood vessels, and when it's damaged, blood can't flow properly. And guess what organ requires the most sensitive blood flow in your entire body? Your penis. That's why sexual weakness is often the first sign of heart disease. Your penis is trying to warn you that your cardiovascular system is in trouble. Cause number 2, hormonal imbalance. Testosterone is everything when it comes to male sexual function. It controls your sex drive, your ability to achieve erections, your stamina, your energy, and even your mental clarity. But here's the problem. Testosterone levels in American men have been dropping dramatically over the past 50 years. Studies show that the average 30-year-old man today has the testosterone levels of a 50-year-old man from the 1980s. Why? Multiple reasons. Environmental toxins. Plastics that mimic estrogen. Processed foods. Chronic stress. Lack of sleep. Obesity. All of these factors are literally castrating men chemically. When your testosterone drops, your sexual function drops with it. It's that simple. Cause number 3, nervous system damage. Your nervous system is the communication highway between your brain and your penis. When you see something attractive or think sexual thoughts, your brain sends electrical signals down your spine and through nerves to trigger an erection. But what damages these nerves? Diabetes is a huge culprit. High blood sugar literally destroys nerve endings. This is called diabetic neuropathy, and it's one of the leading causes of permanent erectile dysfunction. Spinal injuries, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and even chronic alcoholism can all damage the delicate nerves required for sexual function. Cause number 4, psychological and mental factors. Here's something most men don't want to admit. Your mind is incredibly powerful when it comes to sexual performance. Performance anxiety is a vicious cycle. You fail once, and then you're terrified of failing again. That fear triggers your body's stress response. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline. These stress hormones literally shut down your sexual function because your body thinks you're in danger. It's an evolutionary survival mechanism. When your ancestors were running from a lion, the last thing their body cared about was reproduction. The same mechanism activates when you're anxious about performing sexually. Depression is another massive factor. Depression depletes your brain's dopamine and serotonin levels, the exact chemicals you need for sexual desire and arousal. Relationship problems, job stress, financial worries. All of these mental burdens translate directly into physical sexual weakness. Cause number 5, lifestyle factors. Let's be honest about this. The modern American lifestyle is literally designed to destroy male sexual function. Obesity. When you're overweight, your body converts testosterone into estrogen through an enzyme called aromatase. More body fat equals more estrogen and less testosterone. It's a death spiral for your manhood. Smoking. Every cigarette you smoke damages your blood vessels and reduces blood flow. Studies show that smokers are twice as likely to experience erectile dysfunction compared to non-smokers. Excessive alcohol. While 1 or 2 drinks might lower inhibitions, chronic heavy drinking damages your liver, lowers testosterone, and causes nerve damage. Alcohol is literally poison to your sexual system. Lack of exercise. Your cardiovascular health and sexual health are directly connected. If you're not moving your body, your blood isn't flowing properly anywhere, including where you need it most. Poor sleep. Testosterone is produced primarily during deep sleep. If you're only getting 5 or 6 hours of interrupted sleep, your body isn't producing enough testosterone to maintain healthy sexual function. Cause number 6, medications and medical conditions. This is the one that surprises most men. Many common medications actually cause erectile dysfunction as a side effect. Blood pressure medications, antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, antihistamines, and even some pain medications can all interfere with sexual function. The very pills you're taking to improve your health might be destroying your sex life. Medical conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, kidney disease, and liver disease all contribute to sexual weakness. Cause number 7, age-related decline. Now, let me be clear about something. Getting older does not mean you have to accept sexual weakness as inevitable. Yes, testosterone naturally declines about 1% per year after age 30. Yes, blood vessels become less elastic with age. Yes, nerve sensitivity decreases slightly. But the idea that all old men should expect to have sexual problems? That's complete nonsense. There are men in their 70s and 80s who are sexually active and satisfied. The difference between them and men who give up: they take action. They address the underlying causes. They don't just accept decline as inevitable. Now let's talk about the specific symptoms that indicate you have a real problem that needs to be addressed. Symptom 1, inability to achieve firmness. This is the most obvious one. If you can't get an erection at all, even when you're aroused and want to have sex, this is a clear red flag. But don't confuse occasional difficulty with chronic inability. Every man will have an off night occasionally. That's normal. What's not normal is when it becomes the rule rather than the exception. Symptom 2, inability to maintain firmness. This is actually more common than complete inability. You can get firm, but you can't stay firm long enough to complete intercourse. Maybe you lose firmness during foreplay. Maybe you lose it while trying to penetrate. Maybe you lose it within the first minute of intercourse. This symptom is particularly frustrating because it gives you hope and then crushes it. It's like being shown what you're missing and then having it taken away. Symptom 3, reduced firmness. Your erection isn't completely absent, but it's not firm enough for satisfactory penetration. You're maybe at 60% or 70% when you need to be at 100%. This partial firmness is often accompanied by a bent or curved appearance that makes penetration difficult or impossible. Symptom 4, premature release. Many men don't realize that premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction are often related. When your nervous system is weak or damaged, you lose control over both your ability to get firm and your ability to control when you climax. Releasing within 1 minute, or even within seconds of penetration, is a clear sign that your sexual system is not functioning properly. Symptom 5, reduced sexual desire. If you used to think about sex multiple times a day and now you rarely think about it at all, this is a hormonal red flag. Low libido isn't just getting older. It's a sign that your testosterone levels have dropped to unhealthy levels. Symptom 6, absence of morning firmness. Healthy men typically experience 3 to 5 erections during the night while sleeping, and usually wake up with morning firmness. If you never wake up with morning firmness, this indicates that your erectile function is compromised even when psychological factors aren't involved. Symptom 7, weak or thin semen. The quality and quantity of your semen is directly related to your overall reproductive health. If your semen is thin, watery, or reduced in volume, this indicates problems with your prostate, seminal vesicles, or hormonal balance. Symptom 8. Post-urination dribbling. If you're experiencing drops of urine after you think you've finished urinating, this can indicate weak pelvic floor muscles, which are the same muscles responsible for maintaining erections and controlling ejaculation. Symptom 9. Lower back, hip, or thigh pain. These pains can indicate poor circulation in the pelvic region or nerve issues affecting the lower spine. Many men don't realize that their back pain and their sexual problems are connected. Symptom 10. Mental and emotional symptoms. Sexual weakness doesn't just affect your body. It affects your entire mental state. You might experience anxiety before sexual encounters. You might avoid intimacy altogether because you're afraid of failure. You might feel depressed, irritable, or emotionally disconnected from your partner. You might notice your confidence has plummeted, not just in the bedroom but in all areas of life. Sexual dysfunction has a way of making men feel like failures in general. Let me be brutally honest with you about what sexual weakness really does to your life. This goes far beyond just missing out on physical pleasure. Effect 1. Destruction of self-confidence. Sexual performance is deeply tied to male identity and self-worth. When you can't perform, you don't just feel disappointed. You feel like less of a man. This loss of confidence doesn't stay in the bedroom. It spreads to every area of your life. You second-guess yourself at work. You feel inferior around other men. You avoid social situations where sex might be discussed. You start seeing yourself as broken, damaged, inadequate. And once that belief takes root in your mind, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Effect 2. Relationship destruction. Sexual intimacy is the glue that holds romantic relationships together. It's not just about physical pleasure. It's about emotional connection, vulnerability, and bonding. When sexual problems arise, communication often breaks down. You avoid the topic because you're embarrassed. Your partner starts to feel rejected and unattractive. She might blame herself, thinking she's no longer desirable to you. Arguments increase. Emotional distance grows. Resentment builds on both sides. What started as a physical problem becomes an emotional crisis that threatens the entire relationship. Many marriages and long-term relationships end not because of the sexual problem itself, but because of the shame, secrecy, and emotional disconnection that the problem creates. Effect 3. Mental health deterioration. The psychological impact of sexual weakness cannot be overstated. Depression rates are significantly higher among men with erectile dysfunction. You might experience constant anxiety, especially before any potential sexual encounter. This anticipatory anxiety makes the problem worse because stress hormones directly interfere with sexual function. Some men develop social anxiety and start avoiding dating altogether. They give up on relationships entirely rather than risk the embarrassment of sexual failure. In severe cases, sexual dysfunction can lead to complete social isolation and even suicidal thoughts. Yes, it's that serious. Effect 4. Physical health decline. Remember what I said earlier. Sexual weakness is often the first warning sign of serious health problems. Men with erectile dysfunction have a significantly higher risk of heart attack, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. The same blood vessel problems that prevent erections are also clogging the arteries to your heart and brain. Sexual weakness is also a strong predictor of diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and obesity-related diseases. Ignoring sexual problems means ignoring these potentially life-threatening health issues. Effect 5. Loss of life quality. Think about what you're missing. The intimacy. The pleasure. The connection with your partner. The confidence. The spontaneity. The joy of physical expression. Sexual health is a fundamental part of overall quality of life. When it's gone, life becomes smaller, duller, less vibrant. You start avoiding situations that might lead to intimacy. You make excuses. You distance yourself emotionally to avoid the pain of sexual failure. Your partner starts to give up hope. She stops initiating. The passion drains out of your relationship, leaving only routine and obligation. Is this really how you want to spend the rest of your life? Before I tell you about the solution that actually works, let's talk about what most men try and why it doesn't solve the problem permanently. Prescription medications, the little blue pills. The pharmaceutical approach. Yes, medications like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra can help produce erections by increasing blood flow. But here's what they don't tell you. These drugs don't cure anything. They're temporary band-aids that only work while the drug is in your system. They also come with side effects. Headaches, facial flushing, upset stomach, vision changes, and potentially dangerous interactions with other medications, especially heart medications. They're also expensive, require a prescription, and need to be timed before sexual activity, which removes all spontaneity from your sex life. Most importantly, they don't address the root cause of your problem. They just temporarily override the symptoms. Testosterone replacement therapy for men with genuinely low testosterone, hormone replacement can help. But it's not a magic solution. TRT requires lifelong commitment, regular medical monitoring, and comes with potential side effects like prostate enlargement, increased red blood cell count, sleep apnea, acne, and testicular shrinkage. Many men also experience fertility problems while on TRT because it shuts down natural testosterone production. And just like the pills, if you stop the treatment, you're back where you started, or possibly worse. Pumps and devices, vacuum erection devices, penis pumps, and constriction rings. These mechanical solutions can produce temporary erections, but they're awkward, unromantic, and don't address underlying health issues. Most men find them embarrassing to use and quickly abandon them. Surgery penile implants are the last resort for severe cases. They're expensive, invasive, permanent, and come with surgical risks including infection, device malfunction, and loss of natural function. Surgery should only be considered when all other options have failed. Supplements from unknown sources. The market is flooded with so-called male enhancement supplements. Most of them are completely ineffective. Some are actually dangerous, containing unlisted pharmaceutical ingredients or contaminated with heavy metals. The supplement industry is largely unregulated, which means you're taking a huge risk with products that make big promises but deliver nothing. So what actually works? This is where most men give up. They've tried pills that don't cure the problem. They've tried pumps that are embarrassing. They've considered surgery that's terrifying. They've wasted money on supplements that don't work. They start to believe that nothing will work. That they're doomed to live with this problem forever. But what if there was a different approach? What if there was a solution that actually addressed the root causes instead of just masking symptoms? What if there was something that combined the wisdom of traditional medicine with modern understanding of male physiology? What if there was a natural, safe, effective solution that didn't require prescriptions, didn't cause dangerous side effects, and actually restored your body's natural ability to perform? That's exactly what I'm about to show you. Gentlemen, what I'm about to share with you is the result of years of research, traditional herbal wisdom, and modern scientific understanding of male sexual health. It's called Horsepower Tablet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Here we go, another supplement that makes big promises and delivers nothing. But I want you to hear me out, because Horsepower Tablet is fundamentally different from anything else you've tried. What makes Horsepower Tablet different? First, let's talk about what it is. Horsepower Tablet is a comprehensive, all-natural formulation specifically designed to address every major cause of male sexual weakness. It's not just focused on one aspect like blood flow or hormones. It's a complete system that works on multiple levels simultaneously. The science behind the formula Horsepower Tablet works through 5 primary mechanisms. Mechanism 1, nitric oxide boost. One of the key ingredients in Horsepower Tablet dramatically increases your body's production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. When your blood vessels expand, blood flows more freely into the penis, creating stronger, harder, longer-lasting erections. This is the same mechanism that pharmaceutical drugs use, but Horsepower Tablet achieves it naturally, without the dangerous side effects. Mechanism 2. Testosterone support. The formula includes powerful natural compounds that support your body's own testosterone production. Unlike synthetic hormones that shut down your natural production, these natural ingredients work with your body to optimize hormone levels. Higher testosterone means stronger sex drive, better erections, more energy, improved mood, and enhanced overall vitality. Mechanism 3. Nervous system strengthening. Horsepower tablet contains ingredients that nourish and protect your nervous system. They help repair damaged nerve pathways and improve the signal transmission between your brain and your sexual organs. Better nerve function means better control, stronger sensations, and more reliable performance. Mechanism 4. Circulatory system enhancement. The formula includes compounds that improve overall cardiovascular health. They help reduce arterial plaque, improve blood vessel flexibility, and enhance circulation throughout your entire body. Better circulation doesn't just help your sexual performance. It improves your heart health, brain function, and overall vitality. Mechanism 5. Stress and anxiety reduction. Horsepower tablet includes adaptogenic herbs that help your body manage stress more effectively. They reduce cortisol levels, calm performance anxiety, and promote a relaxed, confident state of mind. When your mind is calm and confident, your body can perform at its peak. The power of traditional wisdom. The ingredients in Horsepower tablet aren't random. They're based on centuries of traditional use in various medical systems around the world. Ancient physicians understood male sexual health in ways that modern medicine is only beginning to appreciate. They knew which herbs strengthened vitality, which compounds improved circulation, which plants balanced hormones. Horsepower tablet takes this traditional wisdom and combines it with modern extraction and formulation techniques to create maximum potency and effectiveness. Quality. You can trust. Every batch of Horsepower tablet is manufactured in facilities that follow strict quality control standards. The ingredients are carefully sourced, tested for purity, and formulated for maximum absorption and effectiveness. This isn't some fly-by-night operation mixing herbs in a basement. This is a serious, professional formulation created with your health and results in mind. Real results, real fast. Now, here's what really sets Horsepower tablet apart. You don't have to wait months to see results. Many men report noticeable improvements within the first week of use. Stronger morning firmness. Increased sexual thoughts. Better response to stimulation. Within 2 to 4 weeks, most men experience significant improvements in their ability to achieve and maintain firm erections. Within 8 to 12 weeks, many men report that they feel like they're in their prime again. The confidence is back. The performance is back. The satisfaction is back. Safe for long-term use. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs that you can't take every day, Horsepower tablet is designed for daily use. The natural ingredients work cumulatively, meaning the benefits actually increase the longer you use it. There are no dangerous side effects. No drug interactions to worry about. No need for medical supervision. You're simply giving your body the natural compounds it needs to function at its peak. Who is Horsepower tablet for? Horsepower tablet is for any man who wants to improve his sexual performance and overall vitality. If you're in your 20s or 30s and experiencing early signs of sexual weakness due to stress, lifestyle, or other factors, Horsepower tablet can help you get back on track before the problem becomes serious. If you're in your 40s or 50s and noticing that things aren't working like they used to, Horsepower tablet can help you reclaim the performance of your younger years. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond and you refuse to accept that your sex life is over, Horsepower tablet can help you prove that age is just a number. What you can expect when you start taking Horsepower tablet. Here's what you can realistically expect. Week 1, increased energy and improved mood. You might notice stronger morning firmness and increased sexual thoughts. Week 2 to 4, noticeable improvement in your ability to achieve firm erections. Better stamina and control. Increased confidence. Week 4 to 8, significant enhancement in sexual performance. Harder, longer-lasting erections. Better control over climax. Improved satisfaction for both you and your partner. Week 8 to 12, peak performance. You'll feel like you've turned back the clock 10 or 20 years. Spontaneous firmness. Reliable performance. Complete confidence. Beyond 12 weeks, continued optimization as your body's systems continue to strengthen and heal. It's not just about sex. Here's something most men don't realize until they try horsepower tablet. The benefits extend far beyond just sexual performance. You'll have more energy throughout the day. Your mood will improve. Your mental clarity will sharpen. Your physical stamina will increase. This happens because the same systems that support sexual health also support overall vitality. When you improve circulation, balance hormones, and strengthen your nervous system, your entire body benefits. Men report better performance at the gym. Improved focus at work. Better sleep. Enhanced overall sense of well-being. Horsepower tablet doesn't just make you better in bed. It makes you better in life. Let me share some real experiences from men who have used horsepower tablet. Mark, 42 years old, I had given up. My relationship was falling apart because I couldn't perform. My confidence was destroyed. I tried the prescription pills, but I hated the side effects and the lack of spontaneity. Horsepower tablet changed everything for me. Within 3 weeks, I was performing better than I had in years. My relationship is stronger than ever. I feel like myself again. David, 58 years old, at my age, I thought sexual problems were just inevitable. My doctor wanted to put me on medications, but I was concerned about side effects given my heart condition. Horsepower tablet was a game changer. Not only did my sexual function improve dramatically, but my overall energy and health improved too. I'm 58 and I feel better than I did at 40. James, 35 years old, I'm young, but I was dealing with serious performance anxiety and erectile issues from stress at work. It was affecting my relationship with my girlfriend. Horsepower tablet helped me get my confidence back. Now I don't even think about it. I just know I'm going to perform well every time. Robert, 67 years old, people assume that at 67, your sex life is over. I refuse to accept that. Horsepower tablet proved me right. My wife and I are enjoying intimacy like we did 30 years ago. This product gave me back a part of my life I thought was gone forever. These aren't rare exceptions. These are typical results for men who commit to using horsepower tablet consistently. The recommended dosage is simple. Take the tablets daily as directed on the package. Consistency is key. For best results, take horsepower tablet with water, preferably with a meal to enhance absorption. Don't skip days. The formula works cumulatively, so regular use produces the best results. You can use horsepower tablet whether you're planning sexual activity or not. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs that you have to time precisely, horsepower tablet works continuously to keep your system optimized. Important guidelines: stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Maintain a reasonably healthy diet. You don't have to be perfect, but avoid excessive junk food and alcohol. Get regular exercise, even if it's just walking 30 minutes a day. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Manage stress through whatever methods work for you. Horsepower tablet is powerful, but it works best when combined with basic healthy habits. Here's the truth that most men don't want to hear. Sexual weakness doesn't get better on its own. It gets worse. Every day you wait, the problem becomes more entrenched. Your blood vessels get a little more damaged. Your hormone levels drop a little further. Your confidence erodes a little more. Your relationship suffers a little more. Time is not on your side with this issue. But here's the good news. You don't have to resign yourself to a life of sexual dysfunction and disappointment. You don't have to accept that your best years are behind you. You don't have to settle for a relationship without passion and intimacy. You have the power to change your situation, starting right now. Horsepower tablet gives you that power. It gives you the tools your body needs to function the way nature intended. Think about your future. Imagine 6 months from now. You've been using horsepower tablet consistently. Your sexual function is better than it's been in years. Your confidence is through the roof. Your relationship is thriving. You feel energetic, vital, alive. Now imagine the alternative. 6 months from now, nothing has changed. You're still struggling. Still avoiding intimacy. Still feeling inadequate. Still watching your relationship slowly deteriorate. Which future do you want? The choice is yours, but you have to make it now. Gentlemen, whether you're 25 or 75, one thing remains true: you deserve to enjoy a satisfying, confident, passionate sex life. Age is not a prison sentence. Neither is past failure. Neither is current difficulty. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal, to strengthen, to perform when given the right support. Horsepower tablet is that support. To the young men, don't accept dysfunction as normal just because you're stressed or have made poor lifestyle choices. You're too young to give up on sexual satisfaction. Horsepower tablet can help you build a strong foundation for lifelong sexual health. Use this as an opportunity to get things right while you're young. Strengthen your system now, and you'll enjoy decades of confident performance ahead. To the middle-aged men, you're in your prime earning years, your peak responsibility years, your maximum stress years. Don't let performance problems add to your burden. You have many great years ahead. Make sure they're years filled with passion, connection, and satisfaction. Horsepower tablet can help you maintain peak performance through your busiest, most demanding decades. To the senior men, society tells you that your sex life should be over. Ignore that nonsense. You've earned the right to enjoy pleasure, intimacy, and passion for as long as you live. Horsepower tablet can help you prove that age really is just a number. Show the world that 60, 70, 80, or beyond doesn't mean giving up on one of life's greatest pleasures. The promise of Horsepower tablet: this is more than just a supplement. It's a commitment to yourself. A declaration that you refuse to settle. A decision that you're worth the investment. Horsepower tablet promises to support your body's natural ability to perform. To help you reclaim confidence. To restore passion to your relationship. To give you back a part of your life that you thought was gone. Take action now. Don't let another day go by feeling inadequate, embarrassed, or hopeless. Don't let another night pass where you avoid intimacy because you're afraid of failure. Don't let another week slip away where your relationship suffers because of a problem that has a solution. Horsepower tablet is that solution. Take control. Take action. Take back your power. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. Whether you're young and building your sexual confidence, middle-aged and maintaining your prime, or older and refusing to quit, Horsepower tablet is designed for you. It's time to stop suffering in silence. It's time to stop accepting limitations. It's time to start living with power, confidence, and satisfaction. Horsepower tablet. Reclaim your power. Restore your confidence. Reignite your passion. The choice is yours. The power is in your hands. Make the decision today that will change your tomorrow. Thank you for staying with me through this entire presentation. I know 50 minutes is a long time, but if you've made it this far, it means you're serious about solving this problem. And if you're serious about solving it, Horsepower tablet is serious about helping you succeed. Take action now. Your best days are still ahead of you.